Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
And we're just a naughty couple in love that loves reacting to some Naruto.
Yes, we do.
And so this is our Naruto journey, checking out all the cutscenes. This is part 16 of that journey. If you want all of our reactions to this, check out the description of the video. We got a playlist, as well as a link to Patreon and get early ad-free access. We're a month ahead on our reactions on Patreon there.
Yeah.
This one's gonna be a little bit shorter. We've been doing like around 30 minutes. This one's a little bit more closer to like 22 minutes. So it's not gonna be like, we're not switching back to this. We're still gonna try to do the 30-ish minutes, but just like that, just the way it cut out, like this is where it kind of had to be. It was either like this or like, you know, I think an hour or something like that. So, seems like we got some important stuff coming up.
Yeah, guess so.
Okay, are you ready?
I am ready.
So you're all here. What is it this time? Deidara's dead. That's another member we've lost. And I always thought he was one of the stronger ones. So, who killed him? Sasuke Uchiha.
He's just taking out your numbers.
Again? Your brother really does surpass all expectations, Itachi. And what about the other one? What about Toby?
Hopefully he lived.
He seems to have been caught up in Deidara's
No!
explosion. Well, Toby had a talent for lightening the mood of this gloomy organization.
Yeah.
More's the pity.
Well, you say it like you're happy about it,
That
though.
was easy enough to replace. The loss of Deidara, however,
poor
is
Toby.
unfortunate.
You can't replace Toby.
In case, pay attention to Sasuke's movements from now on. Especially you two, Itachi and Kisame. Understood. Consider me on it.
Itachi's man of few words.
Let us all try to mourn Deidara's passing. All right. Shall we go as well?
I mean, that
So the time has come.
wasn't really a question. You said it and then you disappeared. Whoa.
Water style for shark shower.
A shark shower like Sharknado?
Fourth shark shower. Not just one shark. One shark shower. Who wants that? It's pretty cool. Not
As
gonna lie.
good as you are, even you can't dodge all of these.
He doesn't need to dodge him. Ooh.
All right, then.
I stand corrected.
You block that thing with that tiny little blade?
I always wanted to go head to head with you like this. Even shark skin is happy. Water style! Water shark bomb jutsu!
So is his jutsu just shark?
He's got more than just sharks in his jutsu.
But it feels like everything is shark related.
Yeah, I know. Guy likes sharks. Surprise!
It's over. With the Sharingan, you're able to find my faint shadow from behind and attack, even in the mist. Impressive, is what I'd normally say.
So you saw through me and used a water clone, huh?
Well, I saw through you and used a
It's been a long time since I've had to do this.
Raven clone or something. Oh!
So happy to see you using that visual jutsu. Never thought you'd be serious enough to use Amaterasu like that. Too bad that visual jutsu uses up too much chakra. Won't that dash your hopes when going up against Sasuke after this? Why don't we call it a day? Just seeing you like this is satisfying enough for me.
I didn't want to fight you like this.
Look at you go. Can't remember the last time I sweated this much.
I want to fight Sasuke one-on-one. Do me a favor and keep everyone else out of it.
Fair enough. But still, it's a little sad parting with you like this after all we've been through together.
Toby!
You sure you're all right, Sasuke?
Yes, I'm fine. I've been healing a lot faster since I absorbed Orochimaru's power. So this is the power of the White Snake, huh?
So where are we going next?
Did you find anything during that last round of investigation?
We were able to track down some general intel on the Akatsuki, but nothing pertaining directly to Itachi.
Same here.
I spoke with animals and found several leads about a man believed to be Itachi. It seems a shadow that may be him has been seen in the lands ahead of here.
Jugo, show us the way, right now.
I knew he'd say that.
Itachi, no matter where you are, I will find you and settle this with my own hands. Let's go.
Forbidden Forest.
It's been a long time.
Who are you?
It's me, Sasuke.
Didn't recognize your brother's own voice?
Itachi. Uchiha.
You look taller.
You haven't changed at all. Your eyes are still cold. What is this? What is this? Brother, did you do all this?
Foolish little brother.
I'm scared. I'm scared. Why did you?
For power.
You aren't even worth killing. If you want to kill me, then learn to hate me. Hate me, and live like the coward you are, clinging to life without honor.
Damn.
Holy hell.
The events of that night. The younger version of me could only comprehend them as a mirage at first. I desperately wanted to believe I was trapped in a horrible genjutsu. But there was no mistake. I was trapped in reality. I'm not the boy I was back then. Now I have the strength to obliterate you.
Don't fight angry.
Impressive confidence.
Fight smart.
Right here, right now, I will put an end to the nightmare.
You've gotten stronger. Meet me at the Uchiha hideout.
They look like
Alone.
ravens, but they sound like
We'll
seagulls.
settle this there.
Sasuke!
You... Why are you here?
Because they're your
Karin
posse.
spoke of a massive clash of chakra, yours and another heavy hitters. We got worried and came to check on you.
Sasuke, what on earth happened?
Follow me. We're leaving. The Uchiha hideout. I'll settle everything there.
Chapter 5. Brothers.
Big brother, could you please help me with my shuriken today?
I'm busy. Why don't you ask father?
You're better at shuriken jutsu. Even I can tell that. Why do you always treat me like such a pest?
Sasuke. Sorry, Sasuke. Maybe next time.
Why? Why did you?
If you want to kill me, then learn to hate me.
My name is Sasuke Uchiha. There are plenty of things I hate, but I don't see that it matters, considering there's almost nothing I like. It seems pointless to talk about dreams. It's just a word. But what I do have is determination. I plan to restore my clan, and there's someone I have sworn to kill.
That's quite a way to introduce yourself.
Finally.
Other kids.
Finally, I made it.
So you're here. Sasuke.
I'm going to sever all ties with you.
You sound quite fired up.
When I think that I'll be able to bury you here, power surges up inside me.
Bury me,
Before that, I have one thing to ask.
What could you want to know now?
That night, the night you destroyed the Uchiha clan, did you really do that alone?
Why would you think that?
For no matter how good you were, you couldn't have taken down the entire clan. There must have been someone else there that night.
He wants to know who else to kill.
So you realized.
Who was it? Who helped you?
Madara Uchiha.
Madara Uchiha?
One of the founders of the Hidden Leaf Village. An immortal man who was both my comrade and my mentor.
A founder? Then how could he still be alive?
Madara is alive. Whether you want to believe me or not is your choice.
Quit joking around.
Every single one of us lives depending on and bound by our knowledge and awareness. And we call it reality. However, both knowledge and awareness are equivocal. One's reality might be another's illusion.
What are you trying to say?
That you thinking Madara is dead is just your arbitrary assumption. Your eyes haven't grasped a single truth.
Still a dick.
You don't see anything.
It's true that I don't know anything about Madara. But there's one thing that even my eyes see just fine.
And what do they see?
Your death.
What I'm seeing right now. Itachi is you, dead at my feet.
Yep.
Me dead at your feet, hey? Let's get to it.
No, my hatred. Sword transformation. Sword transformation.
Oh, yeah.
Amaterasu!
This will be my last jutsu.
Thunder? Lightning? What?
Let this herald your end.
Press jet.
Done. It's finally over.
No.
Is this the death you had imagined for me? You really have gotten stronger, Sasuke.
Oh man.
Without this, I would have been dead.
What the hell?
Now it comes for real. This is my trump card, the Susanoo.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yep, run faster. Must run faster.
Dare you?
I can lend you power.
Orochimaru's eight-headed serpent jutsu.
Yep. That seems quite helpful. Uh-oh, Itachi.
Finally, it emerges.
The power of Uchiha is mine!
Shit, he was just hiding in there the entire time? Oh, so he ended up
This is
using
nuts.
Sasuke after all. What? Or not? Oh! Susanoo will not be defeated that easily. Put it inside a bottle.
This is it, Sasuke.
Isn't working.
No matter what you do, it's pointless.
Sasuke, were your eyes able to see through it all?
My eyes. Mine.
Who he deceived himself for and dishonored his name for by killing the clan just to protect.
What? You were gonna watch me train. You promised.
It'll have to wait till later. Sorry, Sasuke. Some other time.
That logo on the back of his shirt just looked like a Pokemon ball.
Mm-hmm.
Father only cares about you.
You're upset with me? That's fine. To live life being hated, that's one path for a ninja. But it's just the two of us. I'll always be there.
For you to hate.
Like a wall you need to climb over. Even if it means being hated. That's what big brothers are for.
A wall.
Sasuke.
Brother? Brother?
Sasuke. I'll
Always be there.
Sorry, Sasuke, but this is it.
Big brother, let's go home together.
I guess there's no choice.
Why would you
You're
do
pathetic,
something like
brother.
this?
Settle for hating me.
You promised to teach me new shuriken jutsu.
Sorry, Sasuke. Another time.
Big brother, you're so far away.
It's just the two of us. I'll always be with you, you know.
Poor Sasuke.
Yeah. Man, I said that had some important stuff coming up, and that did not disappoint. So Orochimaru was hiding inside Sasuke that entire time, sort of like biding his time so that he could like pop out at the right moment to try to absorb the Uchiha power. That's kind of what I gathered from that.
Yeah, I think so. And like he was hiding in the nine-headed snake jutsu, so it just took, I think in Orochimaru's mind, it would just take one use of that on Sasuke's part for him to then gain total control or freedom or whatnot. Clearly it didn't go according to plan.
No, definitely did not.
The Sasuke and Itachi story, Sasuke already didn't have a great life, and we knew that. Like, we knew this was not all sunshines and rainbows and kittens for this guy. But to really see the depth of the pain caused by his brother to him at such a young age, with what he did, and just that profound sense of betrayal that hit him in a time in his life where like our mental ability to reckon with that kind of stuff is still forming, and our personalities are still being formed. So we're highly impressionable. And for him to bear witness to all, I mean, just like, I'm just like, oh my God, like, I just want to hug that kid. Like, somebody just go hug that kid, please. Especially when he goes like, I'm scared. And you're just like, as an adult human with a sense of heart and decency, like, you're dying inside that nobody's going over there and comforting that child.
At the end there, like, it was like, Itachi's like walking towards him like a zombie or something, and the fear in Sasuke's eyes of like he's kind of realizing at the end there that his brother's not there to kill him, but there's still like that part of him that, I mean, this is what my brother is. My brother is, I've hated my brother. He's been a monster. He's been, wiped out their entire clan. It was just done, handled so well. And then at the end there, when he just, and then they show the flashbacks of him always like touching his head right there. Did he like bequeath the power of like the Susanoo into Sasuke there? Or was that just his final act was just kind of him showing his brother that, like, I don't know, he was always there for him, and just sort of like doing a motion that was like familiar, and it's like, I'm not your enemy, and like I have always loved you.
Well, my takeaway of it was the latter. I didn't get the sense of anything great and powerful being imparted to Sasuke, which of course doesn't mean that it wasn't, right? Like we've watched a number of pieces of entertainment where like we think it's one thing and it turns out to be something else. But to me, it was just the familiarity of the act. And it was interesting watching this because we've talked a lot about revenge lately with, various other things they've watched. And like, once you get your revenge, then what? And I feel like this scene was in so many ways the essence of that. Like his brother had done this thing, at least in his mind, that was so horrific and unforgivable. And so he wanted that revenge. And then in the presence of getting new information about it, still really couldn't let go of the emotional side of it. And I'm not saying that like Itachi didn't do anything wrong. Yeah. But I'm just saying that like the new information of he didn't do it alone. He did it with Madara, who was an elder of the city. Like there are new pieces of information here that just take time to process. And like, so wait, why would an elder of the city have you do this? And like, did you fully know what you were doing at the time? Were you young and maybe perhaps impressionable or manipulated by somebody who was an authority figure? Like there's just more information here that is worth taking a beat and exploring before killing someone. And yet there was too much emotional pain and too much to kind of like put the brakes on what they had come here to do. Which I think makes that moment of his brother touching him on the head that much more painful, because it's like, if you had just both of you taken a beat, taken a pause, and dived into this in a way before, I don't know, being so violent towards each other, maybe there would have been a different outcome.
Yeah, I mean, talk about tough love. Itachi, like, I mean, basically trying to help Sasuke be a greater ninja by using him as like hatred. It's kind of like, one of those things where parents and like usually it's dads that like will try to like toughen their kid up and like not, because life's tough, and so I need to make you tough, and so I'm gonna be a fucking asshole to you, and so like that's just the way life is, kid. It's kind of like what it like the feeling that I got from this with Itachi and Sasuke, which is tough when it's like a parent doing that to their child. For some reason, it's even tougher when it's like a brother, or like a sibling, just because you're like closer in age, and it's like it hasn't been that long since you were that age, and knowing what that's like, and like, needing, I'm sure Itachi needed that kind of sort of approval and guidance from their father, and now Sasuke's looking at for the brother. It
is funny, that whole idea of like, you're too sensitive, you got to toughen up because life is shit, so I need to be cruel to you so that you are tough, which is a vicious cycle of never making the world a better place. It's a vicious cycle of kind of telling people you have to be a jerk to survive this world. Don't get me wrong, the world can be a tough place. Life can be shit. It is not all Hallmark Christmas movies. It's not, there are going to be ups and downs. There's also a lot of privilege in the world and disadvantages in the world. And so the hand you dealt could be a raw one. But being cruel is never really going to make that any better. And I don't have siblings to kind of have that comparison of what it means to hear it from a sibling versus a parent. But I very vividly remember hearing it as a young child very frequently, that I was too sensitive, that I needed to toughen up, that I shouldn't care so much. And I'm glad I didn't listen.
Me too.
Because it teaches you to wall off your heart and to kind of shut down. I like the fact that I'll cry at sad movies if the dog dies. I like the fact that I feel deeply, and I like the fact that I care about people, and I'm not ashamed of it, and I'm happy about it. And I think I'd be a much less likable person if I had kind of grown up with the chip on my shoulder and think that I need to be something that I'm inherently not.
Well, I think it's a lot of times people do that for like, because they have their focus on career and like money and that sort of like definition of success versus, you know, you look at someone like that is so needed in this is Naruto, and what he looks at it for is friendship and like the relationships that you form throughout life, the bond that you form throughout life. Like, yeah, does he want to be like the Hokage and be a great ninja? Yeah, he wants that too, but it's not all that. And he is someone where it's not about toughening people up, and you know, he's a Jinchuriki, and so you think that he's like want to toughen up someone like Gaara or something like that. And I think I look at that, the way he treated Gaara, and it's like, no, it's like, I understand what Gaara's going through and like the pain he's going through, and like he just needs a friend. You know, like it could be like he could have taken the other path. I'm like, no, you need to toughen up because like everyone's gonna hate you because you're a Jinchuriki, and so you gotta be, you know, a badass, and you gotta just not care what anyone else thinks about you. No, it's hey, this guy needs a friend. This guy needs someone in his corner. And man, like, you know, and he's not getting up on Sasuke, and like he knows that's what Sasuke needs too, and he needs that because he never got it from Itachi. So I just love the difference there. And like I said, that's why Naruto's great, and that's why he's our hero, and is very much needed in this world. Yes, agreed. I mean, because really, human nature is to want to be loved and accepted. Like at our core, that's probably what 99.5% of us really want and need in life. But we get hurt. We learn trauma responses from things that happen in our childhood. We develop patterns to say, like, I don't need anyone when we've been hurt. At the end of the day, it doesn't bring us any closer to what we ultimately do want and what could make us really happy. It just walls us off from that. And Naruto is such an incredible kind of like gift to the world in that even in Gaara's case, he sees past that. And he goes, no, he just needs someone in his corner. Like that's what he needs. And that's what all of us need. We need someone in our corner. Yeah. And if there's someone in our corner, we can take on so much more in the world than if we just go like, no, I don't need anybody. I don't care. I don't want anyone. I don't need anyone. I can do this on my own. And it's like, yeah, you probably can. It's going to be lonely though. It's not going to be as much fun. Yes. Naruto has this hopefulness, and yes, he's super optimistic, but he can break down at times and think it's hopeless. And then there's that time that like Sai went up to him and said, hey, like, you know, your bond's still there as much as it was before that you thought about it. Like, so, I mean, it's okay to get down and to think that the world sucks and that, you know, things are, you know, people are terrible and shitty, but like, just don't fall into that trap of like always thinking that, you know, and let yourself, you know, your mind be changed, and listen to other people around you, and hopefully get like, you know, other support from people telling you that, you know, it doesn't have to be that way, even if it's from us, you know, saying that you know, things get better and the world is people are worth it. Yeah. So I'm gonna make a crazy comparison here, but just go with me on this little journey. So in everything that you just said, it makes me think of Lost. Yep, I said it's going to be crazy. There is a scene where Matthew Fox's character, the doctor, is talking about being... Jack is talking about being a neurosurgeon. And he talks about when he was doing surgery and he did a major fuck up. And he says that he stood there with the scalpel. He cut someone's spinal cord. There's like stuff spilling out. And he said he gave himself 5 seconds. 5 seconds to let the fear in. 5 seconds to, like, not deny his feelings, not deny what was going on with him. But he gave it a window. You have 5 seconds, and then you got to get to work, and you have to fix this. And I think that's kind of really good advice for the world in general. Like,
it's not always going to be happy. And for somebody who tells you like, oh, you can't feel angry, you can't feel frustrated, you can't be upset, that's bullshit, because we're all going to feel that. And that's okay. We should feel that at times. But the point is like not to wallow in it indefinitely, but to say like, hey, I feel like shit right now. I'm disappointed. I didn't get the job that I want, or the college didn't accept me, or my friend was a dick, or my boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, just broke up with me. Like, there are moments when life is shit. Stay in your PJs for a day, have a pint of Ben & Jerry's ice cream, watch rubbish television, do whatever you need to do to feel better. And then the next day, get up and get out there and make it better. Because the only one who can do that for you is, in fact, you. You have the power more than anyone else. And if you're waiting for other people around you to make it better, you're giving them all the power. And you might be waiting for a really long time.
Ding, 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 the more you know. I know it can be cheesy at times, folks, but
we can.
yeah. Thanks so much for checking out our reaction for Naruto Journey Part 16. And if you want early ad-free access, you can check out the description of this video for a link to Patreon. We're a month ahead on our journey there. Thanks so much for checking out our reaction for Naruto Part 16. I already said that already, but just keep in mind.
Our reaction is definitely not definitive.